Hello, welcome back. Welcome if you're new here. Today we're reacting to One Piece chapter 1022. Last time we had the conclusion of the Robin versus Black Maria fight. It was awesome. It was so awesome. Demonio. Like, do I need to say anything more? It was amazing. I really liked it. I have it's been like 2 weeks since then, and so there's been lots of discussions and people are saying that yeah, it might be ornament hockey, it might not, it might just be like the shading. I don't know if it is ornament hockey or not. Like, I think Robin needs it. Like, she's what? Like, I want to say she's almost 40, but I might be wrong on that. I think she's in her 30s. I know that at least. And so not only that, she was Devil Child running from the like not just like the Navy, but like the world government itself since she was like 6 years old, and she was in like various pirate organizations, including Baroque Works, and then she trained with the Revolutionary Army for 2 years. 2 whole years. Like, you're telling me she didn't pick up any armament hockey, like, or just hockey in general during any of that? So like, I think she does. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if she does, but like, I don't know if that right there was armament hockey. Because when you do armament hockey on your full body, things usually don't go well. Pika and what was his name? He had a name, but I forget what it was. The guy from Punk Hazard, who was Doflamingo subordinate. Yeah, anyway, so then we also had Momo saying, Shinobu, turn me into an adult. And a lot of people freaked out over that, not gonna lie. And I've always been on the... I don't like it. I really don't like it. I'm sorry, I really don't. But I think Oda could be able to pull it off. So I kind of have trust in that. And Shinobu did confirm it's not like your head, like your mental state is going to boost just because I age you up. And so it's just gonna be like a purely physical thing. And like, what's the physical thing gonna look like? Is he just gonna be like Odin? Because like, I'd be down for that, I guess, like anime logic, I guess. But it's like, he would have to, his muscle mass would be like only if he trained for like however long Shinobu ages him up, basically. And so like, if he's not training for any of those 20, like, I don't know, I want to say be aged up, I think he'll be aged up like 20 years if they do that. So that's why I kind of started saying 20 years. But if he is aged up by 20 years, then like, if he wasn't training throughout those 20 years, what's going to end up happening? So like, I don't know how that's going to go, but that'll be interesting. Also, so I'm so sorry about this, but I got spoiled on the last like double page spread of this chapter. I already know it because some idiot on AniList decided, yeah, I will post the, like, not even spoiler tagged, like, just like, yeah, I'll post like the last panel of the latest One Piece chapter like at 9 in the morning when the chapter first drops. Not, it wasn't even like that, like just the double page spread. It was like the full color double page spread, like when like the fans color it. It was the full color. Like, I was like, why? So like, yeah, I know Sanji and Zoro are gonna fight King and Queen. I know that. Other than that, I don't know anything. The setup. I also saw Marco in the thing, but like by the time I realized, oh, this is what this is, because like I was. Yeah, so like by the time I realized that, I was like, no, look away. So I know that ended up happening, so sorry about that, but that was not my fault at all. So yeah, let's just get into the chapter 1022. The stars take the stage. Cover request: a frog playing hide and seek with the Tontara tribe on hydrangea flowers. Okay, that's cute, I guess. That didn't really matter. That's a thing. Okay. The Samurai Pirate Alliance started this raid with an army of 5,400 against the Beast Pirates with a 30,000 man crew. Let me see, like, the Samurai and the Beast Pirates kind of like squaring off. Sorry, I know I getting sidetracked. I always look at my laptop because it's like right here. So I always look at it, even though like it's my face, but I should be looking at the camera. I'm sorry, but I do that a lot. Not even a panel in, I got distracted. So yeah, the Beast Pirates and the Samurai and some of the prisoners too, you can see they're all fighting. After a valiant struggle and Otama's Kibidango strategy, and you see like, oh, the X marks on all the Tobiropo, who's Ulti, Black Maria, Page 1, and Sasaki, the disparity in military strength has shrunk. Then you see Black Maria, Who's Who, and Sasaki all on the ground, and the mighty Flying Six have been defeated. I don't know if they'll stay defeated. That's kind of, people have been saying, well, Ancient Zones have huge recovery. I don't know if they will stay defeated or not, but like, the fights are still cool, so that's what matters. Now, Onigashima approaches mainland Wano, and you see it like just about to like hit the shore, I think. Oh wait, no, it's over the shore now. It like just got over the shore. That's what ended up happening. Only 15 minutes remain till it reaches the flower capital. Okay, so we have like, now we have a time limit. Like it was just like, yeah, it will get to Wano eventually, but now we have like, no, like 15 minutes. Okay, that's bad. So Luffy has 15 minutes to fight Kaido. That's fun. Then you see Luffy like yelling, like all like bulged, like bloated basically, and you see all of the Heart Pirates like looking up at the Onigashima, and Karibu's just like freaking out. And you see the entrance of Onigashima just like ominous. Castle interior, 3rd floor. Kurozumi Orochi, huff huff, fire! And you see Raizo and Fukurokuju facing off. And Raizo saying, "How could you swear her allegiance to a man like him, Fukurokuju? Wheeze, wheeze." And Orochi's like, "Put it out!" Ninpo, clone jutsu. And then Raizo does the clone jutsu, whatever. And then Fukurokuju, he says, "The Oniwaba Isshu must always serve the current shogun." Ninpo, earlobe crackers, and his earlobes are just going nuts and just like whipping. Like, I don't even know how to describe it. It's kind of like Robin's Sea Serpent, but it's like this, but with Fukurokuju. That's crazy. Where do your loyalties lie? You're clinging onto a ghost. Are you talking about Odin-sama? And you see the scrolls on the ground from Raizo's scroll fruit. You've given away where your real body is. And Fukurokuju uses he slaps Raizo with his earlobes, and he goes flying. You were never suited to be a ninja. It doesn't matter how adept you are at ninjutsu. You always wore your heart on your sleeve. Those feelings, they're the reason we cannot rest. And you see like Raizo getting back up. That day, we cried, laughed, and died along Odin-sama. And you see like the grays and Odin's smile. We are all ghosts, hell-bent on fulfilling our master's dream. And then it cuts to the other scabbards too, they're ghosts. Like we're all hell-bent on fulfilling our master's dream. That's really cool. Then you see Kawamatsu, Kinemon on the ground, Nekomamushi, Denjiro, Kiku, and Izo. We are not here merely out of a sense of duty. Every last one of us is fighting because of that emotional bond. And then you see Ashura Doji on the ground. Is Ashura Doji dead? I've kind of thought that for a while, but I don't know if we didn't get that confirmed, so I don't know. Even if it kills us, we won't be able to rest until we have seen this through. And then it also cuts to Inuarashi. So the way it says even if it kills us while it's on Ashura Doji, that kind of yeah, I think that kind of confirms it. Tonight will mark the end of Orochi and Kaido's reign. There will be a brilliant new dawn, tomorrow with Momonosuke as shogun. Now we're cutting to 3rd floor. Okay, so now we're at Hawkins versus Killer. So we're just kind of like touching in with everything else that's been happening. So that's cool. I think that's kind of needed. Hawkins, you bastard! How many meat shields do you have left? And you see the straw dolls like everywhere on the ground, and and Killer is like getting he's wheezing a lot too. Killer versus Hawkins. Not too many. I'm really starting to sweat here. What was that from Hawkins? I really feel for you. Killer's saying, and his one of his blades just goes straight through Hawkins. I may not have many left, but you should consider Slash, whose life is currently standing in for mine. Huh? 2nd floor. Law and Kid versus Big Mom. Hey, what's wrong? Or wait, no, it's I was singing Big Mom's voice. It's Law saying this. Hey, what's wrong? Eustace, yeah. And Kid takes damage from the slashing attack, basically. What the hell? Something stabbed me. And ... And he like Hawkins just like, I got you. And Kid is like, you're a straw man. You didn't. He's like, I had to admit, it would have been fun to watch you unknowingly kill Kid, but seeing you agonize after fighting back should be amusing too, don't you think? If you find a way to kill me, you will just be murdering your own captain. He's laughing. Now then, let's see how you choose to entertain me. I know you'll try your best. And like, Hawkins is laughing and smiling. We've never gotten that much emotion from him, and I'm really excited because like Hawkins is probably like, besides like the big three and like, or the big five, I guess, like including Zoro and Killer, like out of like all of those, besides those, Hawkins is my favorite. After that, followed by Beiji. But so like I really like Hawkins, and this is why I really like this fight too. Fa. You sure have a twisted sense of humor. Okay. And you see like Kid, like he's bleeding really bad, and he's like grimacing. Is that the word, grimacing? So now we're back now at Double H Red. Skull Dome, live floor. Yeah, and you see King and Queen standing right next to each other. Listen up, you treacherous scum. And like all of like the beast pirates that rebelled are just like on fire. And he's like, what? And now King's holding up someone by their head, one of the beast pirates, and just like is burning their head. You're all gonna pay for turning your backs on the beast pirates. So like he looks like he does actually have fire powers. Like it's not just like, oh yeah, I have the thing on my back for like aesthetic. No, he can actually control fire, which I don't know if we knew that before, but that's really cool. Where's Marco-san? Please do something. Marco's on the Marco is out of it. He's on the ground. Wow. He's already at his limit. We're going to have to fight for ourselves. Now Sanji's on the ground too. Sangoro-san, are you okay? They're looking for Zorojuro. Crap. Fighting both of them together is kinda rough. Huff. Who can stop them now? If this keeps up, they'll exterminate the entire floor. Sanji's like calls out, Chopper, Miyagi, if the treatment isn't working, take the moss mummy and get out of here. We've already given him the shot, but it's taking longer than expected to take effect. It's because his body is in such a bad shape. Hang in there, Zoro, my lad. What? This translation, Chopper says, hang in there, Zoro, my lad. Okay, so then Sanji gets back up because he has no choice, and he kicks Queen right in the neck. I'm right here, come get me. And Queen goes like back flying. Ugh. And they're all the beast pirates like, Sangoro-san. And King's like, find Roanoa Zoro and finish him. They're apparently trying some weird healing method. Don't let him recover. Understood. Now we see Perospero. And I see a bit of Nekomamushi on the bottom panels, I'm sorry. Damn beasts. I can't see clearly through all the dust they're making. I'm going to snuff out Vinsmoke Sanji with my own hands, Peroline. And you see like he's aimed right on Sanji's face. If you married Pudding like you were supposed to, we wouldn't have to join forces with these brutes. That's him, boss. Oh yeah, and you see Nekomamushi, Peroline, Perospero's like super happy now he has like Sanji in his sight. He's like, die, you Germa reject. And he's like right on Sanji's face. His arrow's about to hit, and then Nekomamushi from right behind him just like claws him from behind, and like he just like collapses. He's like, let's take this outside. I'm here to avenge Pedro. Yeah. And Perospero just goes flying, like explosion on the ground flying. And Nekomamushi says, you're not gonna get away. There, and the beast pirates are like, there he is, Roanoa Zoro. And some of the samurai are like, they found us, run. And they're just like hauling off Zoro, like cross Zoro. And you see like some of the other samurai, they're like, protect Zorojuro. He was injured fighting for the cause. And Miyagi and Tristan are right behind them too. And then like King just like appears right in front of them. and like they're holding Zoro upside down, which I don't know if that will help, but okay. Uh, and so like King just appears right in front of them, and he just holds up a fireball and just looks at them. And then Chopper's like crying, leave us be, whippersnapper. Oh yeah, he goes like it's the Gramps form, that's what it was. Okay, so he just like does like a fire fist basically, and Sanji steps in. He's like, damn it, you're always such a pain in the ass, Moss Head. And then you see some of the Marco's tail things, Immortal Thistle, and he just like wraps like like what are they called, like the tail chain things that he has or whatever, and just like swings them around a lot, I guess, and then it blocks a fire punch by King, and King's attack is called Andon Divine Flame. Okay, so then Marco says, I used to hear rumors about a certain fire conjuring race that lived on top of the Red Line. King of the Flames, huh? Okay. A certain fire conjuring race. Okay. That's interesting because like a lot of like the biggest fan theory has always been that King is some sort of what's it called? Like demon basically like a direct opposite of the Skypians basically, and so that's kind of what I've heard. But no, if he lives on top of the Red Line, then that's kind of like a variation of the Skypians. That's interesting because like yeah, he does have the wings and stuff, so that's interesting. And Queen's just like, unbelievable, Marco, you're still breathing. And he like does like the claw like beam. You Whitebeard pirate should accept death already. And he just like puts his hands up. He's like, I give. This is more than enough for me. I've done my part. And the bandages that Zoro had, just like they all just like unravel, just like all at once. And then you see Miyagi screaming, Tristan shocked, and Chopper just like, huh? Okay, so this is what I saw. This is the panel I saw, but I didn't really look too much at it. So Marco says, it's time for the stars to take the stage. Then the Beast Pirates see that? Oh, he's all better. And Zoro says, 3 sword style, purgatory. And then Sanji says, Diablo Janbei, mutton. And Zoro and King are kind of like, then King and Queen are kind of like shocked. Onigiri. And then shot. So Diablo Janbei mutton shot and 3 sword style purgatory onigiri. So they both just slash, or they both just go right through them. They both kind of go flying. Blood everywhere. And the samurai are like, whoa, the strong pirates are amazing. And then Zoro says, hey curly brows, if we win this. And then Sanji says, I know, it will finally be in sight. Luffy becoming king of the pirates. Oh my god, I'm loving this. Though I will say, oh wait, no, it does say it right there, the 2 wings in action. Because like, you know how like the other chapter, I don't know if it's last chapter or the chapter before, but Robin said Sanji and Zoro, or she said Sanji is one of the wings that will let the Pirate King soar or whatever. And so I was like, it would be better if they did like a reference to that, but no, it says like on the bottom of the panel, the 2 wings in action. Okay, so that's really cool. That's really cool. Even though I saw it before, it's still really cool. So yeah, I love that. Yeah, so Zoro and Sanji versus King and Queen. I don't think it's not like oh my god, what an unexpected matchup. It's not. I kind of expected that, honestly, because I like Marco is OP, but he cannot 2v1 2 Yonko commanders. Like he just can't. And also like he hasn't been training for like all of the time skip. So like this is his first fight like since like, what was it called? The Payback War, which was like right after the beginning of the time skip. So yeah, I didn't expect Marco to really win against King and Queen. So yeah, Marco, he's still really cool. But this is interesting. So he says, I used to hear rumors about a certain fire conjuring race that lives on top of the Red Line. And so the red line is pretty tall. I don't know if we have an exact height for it, but so the Sky Islands are at like I was about to say Y level 10,000, but no, that's Minecraft. They're at like 10,000 feet above sea level, basically. And I don't know how tall the red line is, but I would assume it's about as tall. I kind of always thought it was about that tall, maybe even a little higher. So if like King's Race like, has the wings on top of the red line around the same elevation as the Sky Islands, then like that makes a lot of sense. It was weird we haven't really heard of it, but Marco, like, even if Marco said, I used to hear rumors. So like Marco was like number one of a Yonko that's been around for the past like 40 years. And that Yonko crew has gone throughout all of the One Piece world. So like I would imagine like if Marco only heard rumors, then like yeah, that explains why we haven't heard it about it yet. My voice is starting to hurt a lot. Sorry. A little raspy after recording for like reaction, like anime episode reactions are okay for my voice, but One Piece takes it out of me just because I'm talking for literally 20 minutes straight. Killer versus Hawkins fight, I love it. I'm here for it. I think I said that when the fight was first introduced, but I think the fact that Kid is now being damaged by Killer's attacks, that I don't know how they're gonna get around that. And that's gonna be really interesting to watch, because like I don't think that Killer's just gonna be like, well, guess I'll die. So, but he's also not going to attack Hawkins because that would hurt Kid. So yeah, that's interesting. I guess he could like entrap him somehow, but yeah, I don't know how that would end up working. But like seeing this much emotion from Hawkins, I love it. Like he's one of my favorite supernova, so I love it. So yeah, so we get a mini update on Law and Kid versus Big Mom. They're doing great. Big Mom is still like half shrouded in like dust and stuff, and it doesn't look like the fight's really gone anywhere. So that's interesting. But I really want to see more of Law. Like Law is one of my favorite One Piece characters, so like I really want to see more of that. But yeah, that fight's gonna be really cool. The Raizo fight versus Fukurokuju. Like Fukurokuju can fight, so like that's not what I really expected. Like I expected, like yeah, he's the head of the Oniwabanshu, that's the name of it. And it's like I expected he could fight, but like I didn't know like his earlobes were that powerful, you know. So yeah, and I love like his like Rise, like Raizo's kind of a meme. Like he doesn't really fit with any of the scabbards. I think like Tekken 101 did a popularity poll, and Raizo got like the least percentage amount. So like I don't really like Raizo that much. Like he's cool, but like definitely least, like I don't know if I'd say like least favorite scabbard, but like definitely really low. But it's really cool that he's the one delivering this message for all of the scabbards, and like his like little monologue is just like that's gonna be really cool in the anime. Like they're gonna drag it out a lot, but it'll still be really cool. So yeah, so Kinemon on the ground, Kiku on the ground, and Ashura Doji on the ground, all maybe possibly dead. So that's fun. So yeah, I really like also you can see his scroll fruit in action too. So that's interesting. Yeah. Anything else I can really talk about? Yeah, so they're announcing how the Mighty Flying Six have been defeated. That's interesting. That's cool, I guess. We have a 15-minute time limit from now. So Luffy's gonna have to end up having to get up there with Momo. Like Momo can definitely get up there on his own with Luffy. Like even if he was just like in his normal dragon form, like without like the aging up thing, he could definitely take Luffy. But I have also seen that if he ages up and his dragon form gets bigger, then he can carry up Shinobu, Karibu, and all the Heart Pirates up there too, which that would be really fun. But I don't know if that would happen or not. But yeah, all the fights are kind of wrapping up or getting set, like continuing on and getting wrapped up. So that's really fun. Yeah, that's kind of been all I have for today. This is a really good chapter. I really love it. I love it a lot. So yeah, this has been One Piece chapter 1022. I don't think we're on break next week, so that's fun. Yeah, I'll see you guys next time, and